Welcome to more adventures with Sir Doug. Today we're going to be going to get serious. That is all I have planned for today. Because after we get Cirrus, well, Cirrus's gesture, I beat Tweedledee and Tweedledum, by the way. Anyway, after we get Cirrus's gesture, we are actually safe to just continue in the game. Because I've beaten Hazel, and I pretty much got everything that you are able to miss besides Sorg's, gesture. So we're gonna hurry this up a little. Titanite shard. I'm not worried too much about, upgrade materials and things like that. Because we're using a boss weapon. Ow. Well, I was gonna get poisoned anyway, might as well be early. Jeez. Come on. I also went back and I picked up all the Estus Flask shards that I could find, including this areas, and the last areas. I'm doing all the cleanup off screen, so it's not so bad, I guess. Whoosh. I remember coming through this zone for the first time, and I found this fire, and you have to put out all the torches, right? So the way I knew how to do it after that was actually by just looking up in the air, looking for where I saw torches. It was actually kind of cool. You forget about, like, your first playthrough after a while. And, like, searching through it by yourself. That was always fun. See, there's another one, and there's another one over there. It's the best way to find them. And they give you tons of spots where you can look for them like this as well. And this guy. Well, I might die. I really hate this guy. I hate enemies that suddenly turn around before you get to them. Come on. Come on! Just attack! Use the stamina that I have. Okay. I really do hate those guys, though. There's a special place in hell where they can sit. Like, the rest of these guys are fine. I'm just not doing, like, the smart thing, like using a shield like the one I have. Even though it's just the grass crest, and it doesn't do 100% physical. But that doesn't really matter. Purple moss clumps, you will never use those. Did they have toxic in this game? I don't remember. It's been quite a while. Oh well, there's the second one down. Excuse me. I'm not going to be fighting the Abyss Watchers yet, because that ruins a lot of stuff. I need to get the Dreamcatcher's Ashes, which is actually over there. So, should I just run through? Ah, these guys aren't too hard. Fireball. Let's just get these guys rolling. Yes, just attack forever, sir. Okay. Should I just run through? I should just run through. It's not gonna matter. Don't even lock on, just go with those dead angles, apparently. I am going to have to farm these guys, which is gonna be pretty awful, I will admit. Just for souls, so I can also do the second part, which is buy a ton of sorceries. I just did a sorcery run, and it was, I was super overpowered. Like, Doug is gonna be overpowered, but not that overpowered. Don't need crabman. I'm going over here to the mushroom guys, yes. To the mushroom man. You first. Dead. Nope. Nope, stuck on mushrooms. Stuck on everything, actually. Give me this. I need it. Yeah, you have to do this in a super specific order or you can't get them all in one run. It's weird. Ow. Just leave him alone. He'll be fine. Back up here. Come on. Come on. Alright. Anyway, moving right along. We need to collect the 2 scrolls here, and we need to buy every sorcery from them, pretty much. And then we will get a, we'll get a ring and a gesture. So I'm definitely going to not be doing that on, well, while filming it, because that's boring. Watching someone grind for hours. I wouldn't want to watch that anyway. Oh, who said you could move? Sublime bone dust? I mean, whatever. Bone shard. I forget what it is in this game. I don't know why. I am currently taking one of my friends through Dark Souls 2. I just finished getting him through this game, which was his introduction to the series. I'll get that stuff after. The cleanup will be after. But yeah, his introduction to the series was this, and he's having a much, much easier time with the first 2 games. Especially Dark Souls 1, because it's really easy. Like, you can't really go wrong with DS1. Especially when you show people strategies like, oh, this is how you kill the Taurus demon in 1 hit. What a fun thing to do. Just to be able to 1 hit and like a boss. And in, like, Dark Souls 2 and 3, you have to work for hours and hours and hours to do that ever. To one-shot a boss, and it usually involves magic. Let's get our, Legion etiquette. We don't have to join the Covenant, we just need that. I'm not going to be, really doing any PvP. If someone invades me, that's fine. I can do that. Just had to make sure I was recording. That's happened before. Give Umble Ash.
Oh yes, clearly it must watch down. Ashen one.
Okay. So now do I need to reload the zone? All I know is it's when you find them. She's supposed to come around. I already talked to her once. So let's go back to Firelink. And if not, I'll cut and then I'll figure out how to make her appear. Oh no, she's right there. Let's get this. Hello again.
Heard a great deal about you. For one,
You guys can probably hear this. I can't really. I have the sound down really far on my TV. I'm playing on PC, but I use a TV to play games, and I have like a second monitor that's a really small one. That's just for regular stuff. Dark Moon Loyalty.
if you should acquire a blessing of the moon.
Alright, we have that. So let's also travel back to the Keep Ruins, because we might as well pick up the other scroll while we're here. It doesn't really matter if we die and lose all these souls. I'm going to be farming for souls and stuff later on anyway. This is basically cleanup, and that just secured our future pretty much. Yeah, that's the hardest part of this whole quest chain, is you have to do that, and if you don't do that, then you basically, you lose the quest. Hello, sir. 2 hits, not bad. Let's go for the second one. We should probably not sit in the smoke. Nope. Get out of the death smoke. Really? Really? Okay. Kick and then don't do anything. It is nice that it's easier to kick with this controller, but until I try to do it... Oh, alright, whatever. Anyway, it's easier to kick with this controller, but the problem is, it's easier to kick with this controller. Whoa. Alright. I thought there was more. Maybe they're over there? Yeah, they're over there. So we need this stuff. Golden scroll. And antiquated dress and stuff. I might wear that next time. I should also go get the crown, but I'll get that stuff later. It will be fine. Oh, hello, sir. Okay. You having fun over there? Yeah, it worked. So, if you don't give Orbeck one of these scrolls before he leaves, well, before the Abyss Watchers, which is just through there, he actually just leaves, and you don't get his gesture. So I have to give him these scrolls and also buy all of them. I don't think all of them, but key ones. I might look up which ones you have to buy, just so I save on some money. Money's always nice. Souls.